Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. Today I have made a little packaging for a lovely lovely jar of hand cream that I bought. With all this dry weather, everybody's complaining their skin's very dry, and I just thought it would be a nice wee gift for somebody, maybe my mother-in-law or something. So I just decided I'd package it up. So for this one I have used Nature's Poem and Fresh Fig card and ink to match it. And the stamp is from Tabs for Everything, and I've tied it up with linen thread, and it's just a simple wee tag. I think I've seen Crafty Caroline using this type of closure, but I've made the bag myself to measure the exact measurements that I need for the wee cream. I love the inside of it too, it's very woody effect. But this is the wee jar of Vaseline cream. I thought, isn't it great? And it's for mature skin, so it does myself and anybody older. So I thought I would show you how to make it. So we'll just move on with this. I'm going to go with the Share What You Love papers this time, just for a wee change. And it has lovely, it's rich raspberry colour, I think you call that. But I'm going with this side of it. So start off with a piece of card or heavyish paper, 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches, and we're going to score it. So make sure your design's going up the way you want for this first score, and we're going to score it at 2.5 inches, 4 inches, 6.5, and 8. Just before you turn that, oh no, sorry, turn it, you will need the other markings. We'll turn it back again in a minute and I'll show you that. So score this side at 1.5 inches, 6.5, and 7. Now turn it back this way and you'll see that I want to notch the thinner panels so that they'll squeeze in a wee bit at the side there like this. But to make that easier to do, it's better to put a wee notch in it. And I hope I'm facing the right way. It's hard to see my own marking. So I think it's in here. So if you just go to the centre of that, you'll feel that you can hit the wee notch. And then go over to this one, and again try and work out your centre just by eye, and you will fall naturally into a wee notch, and that should do the job. So we're going to cut away the parts we don't need, and this is going to be so hard to see, I can hardly see it myself. So we don't need this one, this one, this one, or this one. And this is going to be the top of our bag, and this is going to be the wee fold over part. So at the very bottom we don't need this one here. So we'll cut those away now. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see me, but I'm actually going to do these folds just so that I can see where I'm cutting. Make my life easier, and hopefully yours. Right, so okay, cut this wee bottom one. And then go up to the top, and we don't need any of this right the way across. I put my notches in the wrong place, twit that I am. But no matter, I can go back in and notch them. Also so hard to see, sorry. Just go right across anyway till you're left with one band and 2 score lines on it. Now, I'm going to bring out my wee tiny scoreboard just to add those notches. So just try and get to the centre of that one, and the centre. Move up in the bed. Oh. There. That should do the job. So now do all your creases. This is really good card. This Share What You Love. If you want a good card stock for making gift bags and boxes, this is ideal, and it has lovely patterns on it too. A lovely matching ribbon and gems and whatever. Now, this is going to be my fold down lid, and not that it's necessary, but I like to round off the corners just to give it a nice wee finish. So you can use your envelope punch board for that. So now I want to stick this together. I'm going to use my wet glue. Just make sure it's going where you want it. That should be it, nice and finished. And then you'll have your wee notches where you put them. Just give them a wee light squeeze at this stage. Don't need to worry too much about it, and have scored it so that I have this wee flat top to it, and the other bit will come down. So, oh, forgot to cut up my bottom ones. Remember to cut up, not like me, Dopey Dora. You can't even see that from working. Ugh. You know what it is? I'm trying to rush this to get it done before anybody comes to that door. I'm expecting somebody at 3 o'clock. And if I don't get this done, I'm going to be interrupted and have to do the whole thing all over again. And I don't really want to have to do that. So remember to cut them. Cut those at all this information will be in my blog, so you will be able to follow it easily. Again, as usual, keep your last fold going away from the front so you're not seeing the seam. So just add a bit of glue here on this bottom flap. Just pop it over and then add your last bit. By keeping you could cut some of these away and give it less bulk, but that gives it a wee bit of support because hand cream's quite heavy, so it needs a good wee bit to hold it. So your hand cream should fit in there now. And I keep the flat part to the back, which allows me to push this in and pull that over, and then I'll have that nice wee slant finish to it. So in order to keep that nice and smooth, you want to punch a hole. If you mark it, you know that it's going to be 2.5 inches there, so just mark it slightly with a pencil, the center of 2.5 inches, which is 1 1/4. So I know I roughly want my hole along there, just to keep it in the middle. You can do it by eye. The way I'm going today, I'm doing nothing by eye. So I don't want my hole too far up, so I'll put it about there. And then I'm going to use this lovely rich raspberry velvet ribbon, which just matches beautifully. So start off by feeding it through there. And then we're going to just pull it through. I'm going to pull it round the back, up here, and just, I think I'm going to tie it in a wee knot around the bow because it is quite a thick ribbon. I'm just going to do it in a temporary one till I get my stamping done. So I can chop that end off. And we'll do our stamping and then come back and finish it. So the stamping, I'm going to use tabs for everything again, and I'm just putting enjoy and a wee heart, but I'm going to do it in Old Olive to match the Old Olive in the paper. So stamp your, actually we'll punch your circle first so we can center that. I'm using the 1 3/8 scallop punch for the white. Just punch a piece of wisp of white out and stamp into that. So I'm using enjoy. lots of ideas in that stamp for different occasions, so you should find something that'll work. So I'm using that, and then I'm doing the wee heart. And I didn't actually clean these, so I'm hoping it doesn't stamp the last colour I used. We can always flip over if we want. So just pop the wee heart down below. And that's your stamping done. Very simple. Now I just want to punch a background circle to that. And I'm using the Old Olive card, which matches it perfectly. That's going to go on that. I was going to punch my hole, but I am not sure that this ribbon would actually go through that, so I'm going to finish that off just by tying it. And then I'm going to stick this down below. I'm not going to do a bow either because, as I say, it is quite thick and it just looks nice finished off like that. And just let that hang. And we'll give it a wee trim. Oh, I hate wasting bits of this ribbon, it's so pretty. And it feels so soft too. So we'll use our dimensionals and raise a wee bit of that up. I went slightly bigger in this circle because I had planned to stick it here. And it's okay to stick there because you're not actually sliding the ribbon off, you're just opening the knot to get the cream out. So I'm just going to stick it about there, and I'm just putting a dimension at either side of the back, so that it's not bulking over the ribbon, if you know what I mean. I've just left that gap so the ribbon should sit in there nicely. Now, as usual, I would add faux stitch into that, but you can do that yourselves later. You know how to do it, and it does break that plainness up. But there you have it, a lovely wee package, and this particular paper is just, like, you can feel how sturdy it is. It's really, really good paper for working with. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you'll have a wee go and give some poor creator who's completely drying up in this heat something to rub into their weary bones. So that's me finished. I'll have all the information down below and all the measurements you need, proper measurements, and I'll remember to chop up your bottom pieces before you stick it down like I did. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please come back and subscribe, and thanks for taking time for watching today. Bye.